Okay.
Let's go.
Let's just keep on doing that. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Flow 8 from Behringer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not going to be doing the unboxing anymore because that's
Yep.
going to be pretty boring. It's very, very simple. Once you open the box, it just comes with the unit itself, a wall wart adapter with a micro USB end and a USB B cable. That's all there is, nothing exciting. So let's just jump right into the features.
Right. So let's start off with the first row, shall we? So as you can see, you got your XLR female inputs right there. So the first two channels, they have independent phantom power, as you can see.
Yeah.
And then channels 3 and 4 are combo inputs. So you can actually put your unbalanced quarter-inch cables right there.
Yep.
Yeah, and right below that, you got 4 mono quarter-inch inputs. So that's channels 5 to 8 right there. And then on the right side, you got your headphone out, right? And then you got your foot switch input right there. And then you got your 2 main outs, left and right there. So male XLR. And then right below that, you got your monitor sends right there. And then right smack in the middle are your holding posts right there. Awesome. All right, so on the right side, all right, so we got your mute button, you got your tap tempo button, you got your Bluetooth and USB knob right there, right? And then you got your knob for your headphones, yeah. And then you got your 2 effects buttons. You got FX1 and FX2. And then right beside that, you got your menu screen. Okay. And then you got your select and adjust knob. So turning that navigates through the menu. And then pressing that confirms your selection. There you go. And then right beside that, you got your menu button. Okay. And then you got your monitor 1 and monitor 2 buttons. Okay. And then right below that, you got your main button. Yeah. And then right beside that, you got your VU meter. There you go. And then right beside that, you got your main output knob right there with your LED indicator right around that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then on the far left, of course, you got your faders. 6 channels right there. Yeah. And then right above that, you got your offset and clip indicators right there. You know, just in case you clip, at least you know. And that's it for the front panel. Now, going to the back panel. All right. So you got your USB-B input right there, and of course your micro USB DC in for the power supply. And that's basically it. Yeah, simple as that. There you go.
So that's it for all of the physical features. We're going to set this thing up and see how it works. But while we're doing that, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Ding that bell so you'll get notifications when we have new videos.
Right.
We'll be right back. Well, here we are. We've got the Flow 8 all set up and ready to go. Now we're going to go into the features that we didn't mention earlier on.
Right.
Starting with this really cool feature called auto gain, wherein it kind of takes the guesswork out of your gain staging and it does it silently. So if you're at an event and you want to do your gain staging, you're not going to disturb the program or anybody else or whatever.
Right.
You know, I've done it with my band, and yeah, it saves a lot of time. So to get into your auto gain, all you gotta do on your Flow 8 is press your monitor 1 and 2 buttons simultaneously, and it will turn on the auto gain feature. And then from there, you can use this jog dial and select which channel you'd like to auto gain, and you can do all channels at the same time. That's what I've done with my band at a lot of venues.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. We just plug it in, turn on the auto gain, and we don't even have to play the same thing. We just strum away, or our percussionist just hits away. And in a matter of seconds, we have our gains set and we're good to go. Okay, so that's how we get into auto gain. And then let's say we're on channel 1. You press that and you just speak into your mic or play your instrument for a couple seconds, and then you can turn it back off using the same jog dial.
Right.
So it's as easy as that. So let's do a little demonstration. Let's go into the screen. You can see that my volume right now is here at -10. I can bring it down, bring it up, or whatever like that. And then to get into your gain, you have to press your main button for a little while, and it will turn green. And whichever channel fader that you move, that's the gain that you'll be adjusting. See that? So I'm gonna go up. You have to go up to the level that you're at. Once the light goes out, you're at the level. There you go, and you can set it back down. Then we turn on auto gain, and press 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there you go. My gain is done. And if you'll notice in the main mix, it set my volume back down to -10 dB, which it always does every time you set your auto gain, which is pretty cool. I mean,
That is a cool feature.
yeah. And because of that auto gain, actually, my band, we base everything off of -10 now, which is I think it's become a rule now where you never go to 0. You always have a little bit of headroom,
Exactly.
so you don't overload your mix, right?
Yep.
So it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. So let's exit the auto gain feature and go back to the rest of the features, right? So another feature of the Flow 8 is it's got these 2 FX buses. So you have your FX1, which is dedicated to pretty much mostly reverbs, and FX2, which is your delays and echoes. You can't interchange them. It is what it is. They're in parallel, which is kind of strange. So I'll demonstrate that in a little bit. But yeah, so they're in parallel. And it's also got these 2 stereo monitor sends. Each channel, monitor 1 is in stereo, monitor 2 is also in stereo. That's pretty cool. You can set them to either pre or post fader, so that you can have a totally independent mix from your main mix. And you can also unify them. Say like you're going to use your 2 1/4 outs as another main output. You can unify them as just one singular mix, one stereo mix, and then send them to, say, another mixer, to the house mixer, if you're doing that. I do that a lot.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, what else are the other features? A lot of the features are actually in the app. Yes, this is a Bluetooth-enabled little mixer, and there is an app that comes with it. So if you want to take a look at the app, let's put the app on the screen. Yes, we're fancy like that. We can set the app to follow whichever buttons you push. See, I pressed the FX1, FX2, monitor 1, monitor 2, and back to main. And the nice thing about the app is that you can do so many more things with it. You can control so many other features. Like with the main out, you can control the EQ if you want to, and you can also set a limiter to it if you want to set a limiter. And then each channel, you can also set an EQ, fix your EQ. And the nice thing about the EQ is you can set your frequency, the width of your of each frequency, and the gain, of course. And you can also put a compressor if you want to put a compressor over here, there. You can put some compression into it, So it's very, very intuitive. Even the effects bus, if you want to get into it, you can choose which effect you would like to use over there. See?
Nice.
Yeah, so if we unmute our effects, let's use that. There we go. Whoa. So that is the ambience effect. There are two settings to it, instrument or vocal setting. This is vocal setting. And then you can also choose whichever effect you like. And each effect, you can dial down the decay so that it's a little drier. There you go. So let's put it back to ambience. There. And then effects 2. I don't think I have effects 2 on, but effects 2, let's do that. Okay, I dialed effects 1 off, and now I'm on effects 2. There you go. So one thing that I noticed with the effects sends is that they're not in series. You know, you can't feed your delay, you can't feed your delay into the reverb or vice versa.
Yep.
So they're completely parallel. So I'm gonna do a little demonstration of that, you know. So right now, I've got my effects 2 on. Hello. That's totally dry. And now I'm gonna dial in my reverb. Hello. Right. So the first, of course, the original sound goes into the reverb because that's coming from my channel, but the rest of the delays, they don't go into the reverb, which I find kind of strange. But hopefully they can fix that in another, in a firmware update or something like that. I don't know.
That sounds really awkward.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. And yes, I do have this external foot switch. I got this to control. You can set this to either control your FX mutes. There you go. So one button controls your FX mute, and the other one controls your tap tempo. If you'll notice the tap tempo button over here, it's gonna go. There you go. Okay, yeah, so that's only a few of the features of the Flow 8. There are so many different features. You can even set your EQs to a full range of frequencies, so you can really get into tweaking your sound.
Right.
Yeah.
So, all right, we are down to our final thoughts of the Behringer Flow 8. So, what do you guys think? You know, you can drop it on the comments and let us know. Yeah, but let's start with you. What are your comments on the Flow 8 since you actually have used it a couple times?
You know, we've been putting off recording this video a lot of times because I kind of learn something new every time.
Right.
This is, how many times have we shot this? This is the 4th time, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then I'll do a gig, and then I'll learn something new, and then I'll be like, X, I'm really sorry. We got to shoot this again. You know?
Yeah. Yep. It's a journey.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very, very handy, both for streaming and for small gigs. It's very, very handy. It's built like a tank. It's got an all metal body, plastic on the sides, but it's mostly metal. The faders, although they're not motorized, you know, they seem to be very, very sturdy. It's very, very well made. I like that these two XLRs have got independent phantom power. It's indicated here on the LED display which one is on. You've got these combo jacks over here. So, you know, it's very, very flexible. Although there, of course, pros always come with cons, right?
Yep.
But a few cons, yes, not motorized, right?
Yeah.
But then again, you know, it's $279 on Sweetwater. If Behringer ever made these motorized faders, it would have really jacked up the cost.
Exactly.
So that might be the reason why they kept them non-motorized. But there is this little device that Behringer has. It's called an X-Touch Mini. It's got these what do you call them? these infinite dials. It's kind of like this volume knob.
Okay.
It's an infinite dial with an LED display. You know, they could have replaced these faders with those dials. And you know, when you ring up your bus and whatever, the LEDs just light up to show you what level you're at, right?
Exactly.
Could have been like that, but maybe, you know, maybe they wanted to give the users the feel of having a, you know, a professional grade mixer.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So that's another thing. What else? Oh yeah. These four inputs over here. So it says it's a Flow 8, right? Yes, it is an 8-channel, but if you notice, these are only 6 faders. So essentially, it's a 6-channel because these two are stuck at stereo. You can use numbers. You can use numbers 6 and 8 as mono inputs, but you can't use 5 and 7 as mono inputs. One thing to mention here, you know, with the headphone out, you can choose whether it's a monitor out or a main mix out,
Right.
pre or post, both cases. But, you know, when you choose monitor out for your headphones, it unifies both your monitor 1 and monitor 2 mixes, which I find kind of strange. So that's weird. That can become a little confusing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
Another thing, what else are my cons? Oh yes, of course, you know, the effects buses are in parallel. So you guys noticed a little while ago there was a dry delay and it didn't go into the reverb or vice versa. That was kind of strange too, but hopefully it's something that they can fix in a firmware update. Yeah. So that's it with the features. A little side note over here, I ordered the Flow 8 clamp for the mic stands, and it's not very good. It's not very good. This costs $29 on Sweetwater, and you have to physically attach it via a screw. You remove a screw from the Flow 8, and you replace it with a screw that comes with this kit. And this pretty much just clamps onto your mic stand.
Wow. I can't believe that's $29
$29 for this.
for a piece of metal.
Yeah. For a piece of plastic and a piece of metal. Yeah. For me, it can only accommodate diameters of up to about 16 millimeters. Anything thicker than that, you just might break this little piece of plastic and waste $29.
Exactly.
My suggestion, this is the Gator 9x9 utility mic tray. It fits the Flow 8 almost perfectly, you know. See right there? It fits.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And if you push it up here to this end, you even have a little bit of space for some little knickknacks, like if you want, I don't know, your vape. There's a little space over here, or in my case, I leave it on this end, and over here where everything is plugged in, the bottom of this tray, the tray kind of protects all the plugs from getting bumped and stuff like that. So get this,
Yeah.
$25.
Yep.
And it's not limited to just holding up your Flow 8. You can use it alone and put your drinks and stuff like that, you know. So save yourself some money.
And it can fit any mic stand because of this clamp.
Yes.
You
Oh,
see.
yeah. That's
Right?
That's the most important part.
Yeah.
It can fit any mic stand because of this clamp over here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how thick your mic stand is, as against this one, you're stuck with something like this thin of a mic stand.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much. Yeah,
yeah.
just this this diameter.
Yeah.
Anything thicker, I was really scared of breaking this little piece over here.
We tried.
Yeah, we tried, and yeah.
And still, we were really, really scared trying.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, other features of the Flow 8, it's also an audio interface.
Yes.
Yep. So through its USB-B plug, it can be an audio interface or your streaming interface. So you can go through the menu, and it has some USB modes. In recording mode, it is a 10-track interface with 10 in and 2 out. And then in streaming mode, it is a 2 in, 2 out. and it even has the mix minus feature that a lot of streamers look for in mixers and interfaces.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is very, very, very flexible for something for only $279.
Right.
It's a lot of spec for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I hope I'm not forgetting anything.
Mm-hmm. But if we did forget something or whatever, drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
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 Right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click on that notification bell for you guys to get updated on our future uploads.
Yeah, and please check out the rest of our social media. We are on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok, all at nxttchannel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope to see you again soon. Till then, I'm Norby.
I'm xtine.
And this has been Norby and xtine's Tech Talk.
Yeah. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
So that is the ambience. Ambience. Should I do that again? Should I do that again? To the post, you said, let's moving on over to the left.
So I gotta start over. So after the holding posts. Because it's on my left.
It is.
Mother.
So, that's it for now. Buti na lang.